Plastids. Plastids, they are present in plant cells and in some protists, but it is totally absent in animals. Plastids, like mitochondria, they are unique cell organelles. As we have done mitochondria, it is unique because it has its own DNA and ribosome. Similarly, plastids also have their own DNA and ribosome. So we can say these are self-replicating organelles. Like mitochondria, it is also double membrane bound structure. Plastids are of three types. First is the names. First one is chromoplast, then chloroplast, and third type is leucoplast. Now, chromoplast, these are the colored plastids. Means colored means except green color, they have any other color. So, they are colored plastids. And chloroplasts, they are green colored plastids. Apart from green, if any other color is there, then we call it chromoplast. If plastids impart green color, we call it chloroplast. Then leucoplasts are colorless plastids. They are colorless. Now, chromoplast, as I told you, these are colored. So, why brinjal is purple in color? Why orange is having orange color? Mango is yellow in color. Apple or tomato is red in color. This is all because of chromoplast. And chloroplast, you are already aware of this. Chloroplast is green colored pigment which is present in the plants. Chloroplasts are green colored plastids. The basic function is to carry out the process of photosynthesis. And leucoplasts, they are colorless. They are mostly found in unexposed cells. The basic function is storage. Leucoplasts help in storage, like storage of carbohydrates, proteins or fats within the cell. They perform function of storage. Now we are going to study detailed structure of plastid. As I told you, plastids are double membrane bound structure like mitochondria. They are also having double membrane. And one more similarity is there. Like mitochondria, it has its own DNA and ribosomes. Now, this is double membrane bound structure, and there in the matrix, actually matrix of plastid is called stroma. In the plastid, in the matrix, you find ovoid or disc-like flat structures. There are piles of these structures. I'm going to explain you what are these actually. They are scattered in its matrix. And these are having connection with each other. So randomly you just show distribution of these flattened, discoid or ovoid structures. These structures actually, each little flat structure is called helicoid. Singular flat ovoid structure is helicoid. And pile of thylakoid means so many thylakoids make pile, and that entire group is called grana. We call it grana. Pile of thylakoids, pile of those disc-like structures is called grana. Actually, thylakoids have the green colored pigment. We are making diagram of basically chloroplast, which impart green color to the plant. Why leaves are green? Whatever part, sepals are green, stalk of the plant is green. That is because of this type of plastids. Okay. Now, this is outer membrane. And here, this is inner membrane. And these structures, they have connection. Just show connection. They are interconnected. Okay, like there is no hard and fast rule. You can make more grana in the matrix. And matrix, I told you, the entire plastid is filled with a substance which is called matrix. And matrix of plastid is given different name, that is stroma. Okay, so this is structure of plastid. Now, we are going to study function. See, function from the name it is clear. As I told you, chromoplasts, they are colored pigments, they are colored plastids. So, they impart different color to different flowers or different fruits. Basically, they help in pollination because we know pollination is transfer of pollen grains that is done by basically insects. How insects are getting attracted towards plant, towards flower? That is because of chromoplasts, because they give attractive colors to flowers, due to which insects come, and similarly due to attractive color of different fruits, seeds are getting dispersed. Okay, so chromoplast plays crucial role in pollination and in seed dispersion. Next, chloroplast. Chloroplast, as they are green colored, their basic function is to carry out the process of photosynthesis, the process by which plants make their own food. They are capable of trapping sunlight and to synthesize food. Next, leucoplast. They are colorless plastids. They are not having any color. Leucoplasts, they can get transformed to another type of plastids. They can get converted, they can get changed to either chloroplast or to chromoplast. And the basic function is storage. Like in the roots, which stores food, or in the underground stems which are meant for storage, there leucoplasts are present. They help in storage of carbohydrates, proteins or fat molecules. I hope plastids are clear to you, their types, their structure, and why. Often question is asked, why plastid is called unique organelle, or sometimes together it is asked why mitochondria and plastids are known as unique cell organelles, because they both have double membrane bound structure. This is one common thing in mitochondria and plastid, but they are unique because unlike other cell organelles, they have their own DNA, that is genetic material, and they have ribosomes. So these are self-replicating organelles. They can divide themselves, they can divide itself. I hope entire structure of plastid is clear to you, and structure of chloroplast is clear to you. Thank you for watching. Catch you soon in the next video.